Yes. We've also seen, uh, I think both Husky and Ocean on the Wind Ranger a couple of times. Gunner plays it
10
once in a
seconds
while
remain.
too. That's the combination that a lot of Morphlings go for these days. It's
5
Earthshaker
seconds
out,
remain.
Wind Ranger in. So you rush that Egg and Scepter. You're running around with like your like 700, 800 movement speed Morphling with 2 charges of the Wind Run, and then of course you have Shackle Shot as well. It is absolutely disgusting. It
Yeah,
should not be in the game.
it's pretty funny. The Arkosh lineup here, you can kind of assume, or you can't really assume where this Morphling is going. So you kind of just have to pick safe, I think. Your off lane would probably make the most sense in this. They are planning on moving the Leshrac to the off lane on Gremlo. You know, we've seen Pale Horse, Canis Vulpus, and Gremlo all play the Leshrac. It's one of the staples of the Arkosh draft here. It's what's something you can pretty much expect if it's not banned.
Yeah. We'll see what they grab here for sure, though. I was just taking another look here at the all chat. Did you have it open earlier, Ricky?
The all chat I did earlier. Yes, is it? Oh my gosh.
We're advertising Brax's stream at twitch.tv/BSJ. Thank you very much for that one, Sammy boy.
10
Yep.
seconds remain.
Big fan of the Enigma. This is a hero that I thought has been slept on for most of the tournament. We saw it appear once yesterday.
Would you say that it has awakened?
It has awakened. I do like this hero, but you do have to be careful with where you pick it. And if you don't pick this hero, you don't like ban out or draft around this hero, it does feel very weak. So they just immediately lock in the Earthshaker. And now you have Morphling Earthshaker combinations to deal with.
Not what I was expecting. I was really thinking the Wind Ranger would come out here. Earthshaker, it doesn't really feel like it has a... I mean, don't get me wrong here, Ricky. I think that Earthshaker wins games. Stuns win games.
Yes, they do.
Earthshaker has been on how many TI final teams? I think like almost every single one.
Almost everyone.
Picked up. Yeah. So the guy, very long range disable, very low cooldown disables, and of course Echo Slam able to absolutely turn the tide in team fights being instant. My concern is he doesn't really have a place to go during the laning phase now. He's way too awkward to set in lane. He's melee hero, so he has to get up very close if he wants to get a couple of CS. And everyone in Arkosh, they have ways to punish that. That's why you just can't pick the hero in this patch. It plays a little bit too slow. You need your blink there before you can do much, and even then, you feel a little bit underpowered. You're great in a team fight when it starts, but the rest of the time, it's a little bit lacking.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good assessment there. I think one of the reasons they picked it up is because you have this long range fissure for Black Hole, and Morphling's going to want to get the Aghanim Scepter as well so that you can become the Earthshaker. So you essentially have these two fissures, and if you don't catch both of them, I don't know how you're stopping this RP. So Enigma likely to just go for an early BKB this game as a way to stop it. Or I said stopping the RP. I definitely meant stopping the Black Hole. I was looking at the Magnus. But you get what I'm going at here. Whereas Enigma needs a BKB this game for sure, and it's not the easiest lane for him to farm if they put the Morphling there.
Yeah, Morphling is able to clean up the Eidolons pretty well himself. Just waveform over them, then quick auto attack to finish them up. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be careful if Oracle is in the lane with Enigma. There's a lot of burst potential there, but it's probably going to be Earth Spirit. They'll put it Oracle with whoever their safe laner is, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. It's also just one of those things where, okay, they ban the Spectre, the Faceless Void.
Spectre is very good against the Morphling, right? You do the pure damage right through him.
Yeah.
If you do manage to get the disable off onto him, then Morphling pretty much dies. If people talk about Heroes of the Storm in the Twitch chat, are you a fan yourself, Ricky?
I used to play it a lot, actually, way back in the day.
Okay.
Yep. It was a good game. It was.
Must choose.
Oh! Can I get some Ricky crowds in chat?
We got any of the boys here? Where's my Ricky fans at? Okay, honestly, I was gonna say there's no way this is a safe lane morph, but you honestly can just take the Rikamaru mid now. Either of these heroes can go mid depending on the matchup, and I like that a lot. I knew they were looking for a carry because the Magnus needs someone to empower. Like the hero is way worse if you don't have a melee carry. So we're going to see the empower for the Rikamaru. It is decent on Morphling because you're all base damage, right? But you don't have the cleave. So I'm a big fan of this. Rikamaru is an incredible hero with cleave.
Yeah, it really is. You need to have a good lane for yourself, though, and be able to shut that down. Alchemist finally picked up by Arkosh. This is your dream, is it not? You wanted the Enigma. You wanted Ricky. We got Gunnar on his Morphling here, which is absolutely incredible. Ricky, you get it all today.
Dude, okay. I'll be real. I'm pretty sure Zoomers and Arkosh, heard me talking about these heroes and are like, okay, we'll give you one game, Ricky. We'll give you one. After that, nothing. So, I'll take it. I'll take the one game.
Take Ricky's. What are these blades that he has? Those are not daggers.
Those are the glaives from the new furry set in the Dire Tide chest.
God.
Honestly, it's the only thing that I want is that set because the glaives are so freaking cool. I want the glaives so bad. It may have been why I bought 20 chests yesterday.
Jesus Christ, Ricky.
We're not going to talk about it.
That's where all this your L dollars are going.
Where do you think my casting money goes? It goes to hats. Leave me alone, Neph. No, I honestly, Rikamaru is obviously one of my favorite heroes and always will be. So,
I see.
Give me good hats, I will buy them.
Well, I'm excited for this game. As I try to move the topic away from Ricky's horrible spending habits. Look at that, level 24 Morphling, 215 to 174. Not a bad record. Not bad at all.
Yeah, Gunnar, he's pretty good at Dota 2, I'd assume. That seems like a pretty...
First match, October 16th. This guy's going to get absolutely stomped.
Yeah, this guy's an absolute noob.
Oh my god, I thought Goat was a good player. Obviously, I'm wrong. It's no wonder they've got the record that they do in this tournament. Am I right, Ricky? Or am I right?
Absolutely correct there, Neph. One of the things with Rikamaru that's really disappointing is once he goes invis, all of his cosmetics look terrible. What?
Are you seeing this all chat? Look, Brax says, God bless you, even though you are demons.
Oh my god.
Upholding the Church of CCNC. And Gremlo immediately wrote, bring back monkeys. This draft sucks. Come on,
oh my goodness. Well,
they
walk right into the high ground. They're going to find Oracle. They want First Blood. Samuel gets that Blink Strike on forward Oracle. Fortune's End try to slow him down, but First Blood goes to Ocean on the Earthshaker. They are out for blood, man. This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yep. Giving them what they deserve there. Come on, four Zoomers. Let's do this. Waste no time crushing these Arkosh reptilians, man. Let's go.
Look at Ocean right now. You actually don't see him on the other side of these trees, but he has perfect vision of Crow. He's trying to set up a fissure block potentially for his team. He will finally walk around. Oh, he saw Ocean for a moment, so doesn't actually get the fog there.
Crow, he's not backing off. He's going to hold his ground. I mean, Ocean, he can just throw out the fissure and block him, but you actually don't have rolling pull. You've got Polar Smash here.
That which transpires.
Oh, that's what Ocean was doing. This is the 200 IQ play, Ricky. Take a look at this. He was waiting for Enigma, Grumlow, to convert that creep with demonic conversion. He ended up getting half the XP from it.
Wait, did he actually?
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's smart.
The only issue is now he has put himself in...
Was the XP
water.
worth it, Neph, at the end of the day? Oh, wait, they have no other stuns. He hasn't shown a spell yet on Crow, so he's probably going to be afraid to TP out.
No,
he's going to just do it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Not holding the point, backfiring there for Crow.
Yeah, and the economic damage is there. You're forced to use the TP on Oracle as well. My god, this guy's good. Ocean. He just don't miss. Bottom lane, Brax. I mean, if anybody knows how to play perfectly against the Enigma, but even in this patch where he has mostly been forgotten, it's going to be Brax, right?
Yeah.
I see him. I was watching a stream the other day as you were talking about, and he was just playing Enigma. Yes, he didn't contribute that much to the victory in that game, but the guy still played amazingly well, holding that black hole and whatnot. Lane went pretty good, too.
I like the Shockwave level 1 here, just so he has ways to secure creeps from range, because he is dealing with basically... he's going to be mostly soloing the lane. Off lane, though, they did decide to put Sammy Boy up into the Oracle. I mean, Husky and Rikamaru do a lot of damage. They might be able to find the first kill in the lane, and they do. That's, I mean, obviously not first blood, but a kill going to Sammy. Alchemist, not a super tanky hero, whereas Rikamaru, his starting ability, his starting stats are amazing. It's just a double kill for the Ricky. Oh my goodness.
You love to see it. Double tips come out from them as well. 4 Zoomers, my heart.
Yeah, you gotta love to see it.
That's just about 500 gold going their way after you count the losses that Arkosh sustained right there. Sammy Boy off to a pretty good start. And what's he got heading out to him right now? He's got boots of speed, so... Wait, no, what's the Ogre Man? No, that's his boots. So he's just looking to continue to fight and run into them there. He doesn't want to hold this lane at all. Doesn't want to trade for harass. He just wants kills.
I mean, here's the thing. Ricky's stats at level 1 are really good. He has one of the best base stat kits in the game. As far as like regen, health, armor, like his base stats are really good. And it's mainly to compensate for the fact that the rest of his stats are trash. Another kill in the top lane as they just continue the onslaught. I mean, you have Ogre and Ricky here. These heroes, they slap. You got to be careful.
Absolutely. If you see what Sammy Boy's doing as well, he's using his tricks of the trade as essentially another blink strike at its early levels. You don't do full attack damage with it. You're just using it as a way to gap distance and then secure another auto attack and do damage as quickly as possible. So he throws it out, gets the instant attack, then ends it in the auto attacks right afterwards. I really like what he's doing here.
Yeah,
he's all out of mana now, though.
That's fantastic. And Brax now has to, or not Brax, sorry. I'm used to Brax playing the Enigma, but it is Gremlo who just has to walk all the way back to the top lane. Mainly just because, you know, he TP'd here as a lane swap. It's pretty great.
Brax, he's sitting pretty low on HP, but he's going to salvage him to pop that as soon as he leaves the acid spray over here. Alchemist, Pale Horse not going to be able to do anything to interrupt. And that one I did miss. Gunnar going down in the mid lane.
Yeah, that was unexpected, honestly. I guess just a good split earth into a setup. Crow could have rotated. Doesn't have geomatic grips, yeah. Just a nice kill there from Canis Vulpus.
Yeah, it looks like he was
starting.
starting.
Sammy Boy chasing Goat down, looking for the blink strike. He should be able to get it, and he does. Killing spree now for the Ricky, and he might get the courier as well. Yeah, he's got the movement speed. Oh, man. This Ricky is off to an amazing start.
And Gremlo, you can try, but you can't do anything. He dodges out one of the Malefice instances with the tricks of the trade. Nice job there by him. And right back in the lane. How can you possibly stand up to him? So all they can really do is damage control here on Gremlo, try to deny Ricky some of these last hits inside the lane. Use the demonic conversion on the creeps here. So Gremlo, get up there, grab that range creep. You don't want Slacks to tighten those shackles again, sir.
Nice, he's got it.
Yeah. I do want Slack to tighten those shackles, though.
Yeah, everyone does. Even the team, I'm pretty sure. Gremlo might be into it at the end of the day. You never know. Ocean trying to go for this bounty rune. A fissure, not gonna be able to come out. Oh, it does, but Crow still be able to get it in time. He just snipes his courier, though. Oh my goodness.
That is the extra 75 attack range you get from the enchant totem, securing that courier for them. Not bad. Ocean, not bad. Top in the top rune spot inside the triangle.
Yeah,
Gremlo did manage to
snipe
snipe
it.
Yeah.
So Pale Horse had a pretty abysmal start, but after the lane swap, doing okay. Up to 28 CS, and as an alchemist, obviously generate a lot of bonus gold here. Mid lane, what's going on? Some shenanigans here. Nice rotation from Husky. They're trying to bring down Canis Vulpus at Adaptive Strike, but Fairy Fire will keep him alive.
Yep. They went on to Gunnar there, but they just don't have the damage to bring him down. Now he's got 3 points in the attribute shift. This is something I talked about quite a lot. The first point, it's very easy to kill the Morphling. He only regens 20 seconds. Second point, can't really auto him down anymore. And then the third point, you know, even with multiple points in this Diabolic Edict and Pulse Nova, you can't bring him down. He just heals way too fast. And his team secures him the Invis rune. Crow doesn't go forward to try and deny this from Gunnar. He's going to be pretty happy about that, topping himself back off. Someone's going to need to leave their lane to make space for Ocean and get some extra gold for a little while.
He just TP'd mid, drops a ward, and it's immediately gone by Gunnar.
Oh.
A little bit of extra golden experience going his way. Now in the jungle, Husky is here, but Samboy, he's level 6, so he has the backstab online. But they can't really fight into that Leshrac, so they will just back away. Same boy is going to chase down Gremlo here, it looks like, though, as he has 2 charges in these Blink Strikes. It is level 3, and oh, that damage, baby. That is a lot to deal with. This is what makes this hero so strong if you get off to a good start, is you just become complete food.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
He's on his way to defusal.
Yeah, he's just not slowing down. This guy's doing great this game. This is everything that you dreamed of, isn't it, Ricky?
That and more, because it's Arkosh of all teams getting slapped.
Yep. Getting exactly what they deserve here.
Arkosh getting slapped, 4 Zoomers playing the Ricky. I mean, this is I literally had a dream about this last night.
Did you really?
Almost, yeah.
I would have not been surprised. He was talking about this one quite a bit after we were all done yesterday. Man was just excited for the games today. They managed to find the D ward there on Arkosh, though. It makes sense. Ricky did just get kills on you over there. Gunner, meanwhile, he's rotated back into the jungle, but still not much space being made for Ocean right now. I think he just needs to soak up XP in the mid lane and get a 6 as quickly as possible.
That's probably what we're going to see now that he is level 7 on the Morphling. Is he going for the Mask of Death? No, he's just going Treads and Wraith Bands. Ooh, nice dodge there from Gunner in the mid lane. He's going to be fine.
Ocean is kind of walking back and forth right now still. I don't like this. It's one of the weaknesses of Earthshaker that I talked about. Yes, he's an excellent hero. He can take team fights great. He's able to rotate decently with Fisher. But once it comes time for him to actually soak up some experience to come online, get that Blink Dagger, make up for the awkward stage in the game that he has, you struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. They managed to pick up some jungle items here now. Alk grabbing a very useful one, the Broom Handle. Obviously, he would like to have the Iron Talon, but a Broom Handle providing a lot of extra armor, which he can definitely use. And right now, I mean, Sammy Boy is borderline uncontested top. Like, no one can really come to this lane without having multiple heroes here, and they can't afford to do that since the Alchemist wants to jungle. So you have this scenario of this Ricky who's just going to get an early defusal and then just punish these heroes on Arkosh. I mean, Oracle, I don't know how you ever get a false promise off if the Ricky's in the game.
Yeah,
oh my god, Ocean. Did you see that?
And here's exactly what you're talking about, Sammy Boy. He does not care about Pale Horse. He is making a beeline for Goat.
Those Blink Strikes, the damage from it, there's going to be a nice Fire Blast. He's immediately forced to false promise himself. Ricky, though, needs to be careful. Gets the Blink out. There's another charge coming off cooldown. Husky going to try and absorb some of this damage with his body, but Sammy Boy's feeling pretty safe. Husky, though, oh, what a beautiful fissure from Ocean. Shockwave almost pulls Goat onto the high ground, but we do have Ward Sentry here, so they see this. He blinks up. He's going to get that Tricks of the Trade. He grabs the kill. Oh, my goodness. Sammy Boy just has no chill right now. They will catch him with the dust, though. Gremlo, he does have Black Hole, trying not to... Oh, my gosh, he misses the Black Hole. Oh, my gosh. In comes Brax. He has an RP onto 2. Sammy Boy, he's debating on going back in, but there's an Alchemist. He's underneath the sentry, will be able to catch him with the adaptive strike, and he self-stuns himself. Pale Horse unable to stick on a target. Husky going into the Roshan, trying to get denied, but ends up falling to the Alchemist. Ends up being 3 kills going the way of Arkosh, potentially more as Sammy falling low. Crow instead will go down the urn, unable to finish the kill.
What a beautiful play there by Sammy. Yes, Arkosh ended up winning that team fight overall, but the dodge in that black hole. This man, the ninja himself.
Ocean juking it out, trying to get away from them. Does have Fissure, but they're a little bit afraid. Yeah, that black hole. If he manages to solo black hole the Ricky, it's not the end of the world because there's no way to get him out other than a long range Fissure from the Earthshaker. But like you said, Blink Strike, pretty good mobility ability.
Oh, that was beautiful. One of the highlights of this game for sure. Sammy Boy sneaking out of that one. Gremlo, I assure you, those shackles are getting tightened if he misses something like that. Slacks will not be pleased, nor will Greg.
Yeah. So Pale Horse did get some space, and he got a kill in the fight, so he's mostly recovering almost to his Battle Fury after his Phase Boots and Soul Ring. Alchemist, one of those heroes that will find farm, almost no matter what, unless you have a draft that is going to come online at 15 minutes and take all the towers, which we don't see that on 4 Zoomers, right? This is one of the benefits of having the last pick Alchemist.
Stonks, as you say.
Yes, indeed. Many stonks. He's going to work on the ancient stack here. I mean, these aren't like the best creeps to farm as an alchemist because you get pretty much as much gold from small stacks as you do from the big ones, but there's a blocked camp there.
Yep. I mean, for Zoomers, they're playing this map amazingly. They're up net worth despite the fact they have got Alchemist. Pale Horse, he's searching in creep camps. We can't find anything, though. He went in a small one to try and stack it. And there was just nothing there. His team's not making this any easier for him.
So both teams have mango trees down. Goat, however, putting in a nice stack here for him. That's nice. But they both have mango trees, one here beside the mid lane and the other in the top lane, which provides just a little bit of vision. But again, Ocean and Husky are just invading Pale Horse. They don't want to give him the space to farm. He's going to get caught by that Malefice. The question is, do they have follow-up damage? Doesn't seem like it.
You're worried about committing
Sammy and
anything.
Brax. Ooh, Sammy's probably going to go down here, and he does Crow. Is he going to get a double kill? Can he keep the boulder? He does. Oh, my goodness. And then the TP out. What a sick recovery here from the Earth Spirit.
That is a very big deal. How much gold did he get from that one? Those 2 kills. That's, God, almost 700 and...
800.
Well, it was a one for 2 trade, but yeah, 800 net worth swing, 1,000 XP, but he's going to come online a big way after that. Look at the amount of gold he got.
Yeah.
I mean, he just about has the Spirit Vessel now.
He's he's almost the highest level in the game now. Like he's almost level 10. He's almost tied with some of these other core heroes, and it's just like those 2 big kills.
That is absolutely insane. I mean, the Spirit Vessel will do wonders against Morphling as well if he can get this online. If he can make an argument to his team, hey, you guys, I just need 900 gold, please. I'm not sure Gremlo is somebody who can be reasoned with, nor is Canis, but Goat might listen to reason here.
Yeah. Now, at the end of the day, I think Spirit Vessel is a pretty big pickup, but a lot of this is going to come down to your Alk's timings because the Rikamaru and Morphling are off to a really good start already, and you do have the Empower for Sammy Boy here, who tricks of the trade, clears a wave with Cleave, so it's pretty sick. A really aggressive Blink Strike behind the tower. They are going to find Crow, Fire Blast him inside that smoke screen, and a beautiful Fissure Block. Nowhere to go. Another kill here going the way of Sammy Boy. Real Blink Strike away, still has another in the tank. Alchemist trying to close the gap here, but he doesn't have a way to do it.
No, I think it's pretty obvious that they aren't going to actually take this team fight if Nigma's not rotating down here. And Alkosh now has to be careful. If he with the Diffusal Blade jumps on the Pale Horse and he's got barely any armor. Just a little bit of a boost there from the tower that he's sitting beside. Actually, I take that back. He's got a decent amount of armor between the Broom Handle, Soul Ring, and Phase Boots.
Yeah.
This is surprising to see.
They have complete vision of the Ricky here. Obviously, tricks the trade to dodge that stun. Easy stuff. But the blink reveal from Earthshaker. The Echo just takes out Oracle. Gremlo, he's looking for the Chrono if he could, or the Chrono, the Black Hole if he could find it. Sammy Boy, he's just juked out the other side of the fight. Brax trying to Delta split it out. Gonna go down. Double kill for Canis Vulpes on this Disco Pony. And now they're looking for Pale Horse. Ocean, you're just going to snipe the rune and leave, I think. I don't think there's any way that's happening. Another pick off there. A fantastic fight ends up going the way of Arkosh here. The only death was the Oracle, and he buys back.
Yeah, immediately buying back there, just making it so that it is impossible for them to take that fight. At the tail end as well, Enigma did finish his Blink Dagger, so everybody, I think, realizing that and him moving towards the fight, they say, okay, well, it's time to disengage. Still, on the entire time that's happening, Gunnar is up here in the top lane. He's farming away, so if you can't get these core heroes, these big kills, or more of them anyways, it's not really worth it for you to take these team fights. Gunnar's just about got his E-Blade online.
Yeah, I'm a little bit curious. I didn't really expect him to go the shotgun build this game. I guess with Earthshaker, it's a lot of burst damage, but the physical damage against heroes like Alchemist, who's going to have a pretty early BKB, usually ends up going pretty well. But I mean, I guess you can just one-shot an Oracle with E-Blade this game, which is pretty good.
Yep. Yeah. One-shotting him is going to be pretty important. And then, of course, Ricky just being able to jump on the backline with his Blink Strike talent at 20.
Dude, his talents are so good.
Yeah.
I love the Ricky talents. Now, I usually opt for the smokescreen cooldown at 15 personally. Some people like the 20 damage. Mm-hmm. The utility you get out of smokescreen is wild. It goes from an 11-second cooldown down to 7 seconds, and it has a 6-second duration. So that is... It covers a massive portion of the fight.
And not just that, it lingers for half a second as well.
Yeah, so it is almost 100% uptime. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. Let's looks like they finally want to start to invade the jungle here on 4 Zoomers.
Fire Blast onto Alchemist, immediately pops the Alchemic Rage because he's a little bit afraid. He has the BKB, the Battle Fury. I don't think you want to use the BKB right now. I think the idea is to have it as a just in case a fight breaks out, but you still want to farm on the Alch. You need to get this next big item and get further and further ahead of this Ricky and Morphling, but they're not that far behind. I mean, you don't have a gold lead really here on Arkosh with an Alch.
Yeah. Considering you're giving up like an ability slot just for to get bonus gold feels pretty bad. They're hesitant to take a fight into them given the fact they have Enigma, who is still working on his BKB. If they can get a favorable jump here on 4 Zoomers, they'll take it. But I think they're still working on a couple of items now. They want to get Aghanim Scepter on Gunner. I think that's their big timing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Ags is just going to be so good this game. Like we talked about for many reasons. It is great with Earthshaker, but it is also pretty good with Ricky. You get double blink strikes, you get the smoke screen, the tricks of the trade. Like you have now 2 heroes with incredible mobility once he picks that up.
Yep.
Can you imagine 2 sets of smoke screens in this fight? If you don't have BKB, how do you actually play the game?
The only thing better than 1 smoke is 2 smoke. That's true.
Speaking of smokes, they smoke mid, and Husky just walks in and pops it. Pale Horse looking for someone on the backside. Canis Volpus unable to connect either, but Gremlo, like you said, he got this Blink Dagger and he wants to be able to use it. Ocean's positioning is the key here, though. If he's able to cancel the black hole, what do you got?
They've got nothing, to be honest with you. I mean, Canis, he can walk pretty far in. He can burst people down with the Aghanim Scepter. He's got tons of damage coming out from him, but you know, Gremlo's got to be able to get a favorable black hole off. He needs his BKB before they're really able to fight now. And by then, I think Morphling will have that Aghanim Scepter.
They're pinging Pale Horse. They're getting ready to go. Ocean, he's smoked up. Sammy Boy, guy got vision, but they find the Oracle on the backside, and that's the big kill to pick off at the beginning of the fight. And now they're going to turn their attention to the Alch. I think he knows. Pale Horse running for the hills. Tier 2 tower in the sights of 4 Zoomers.
They don't quite have vision of Pale Horse here. I mean, these 4 Zoomers, they figure he's going to be up right there. He walked up right into the spot that they were pinging. That's exactly where they're going to find you, Pale Horse. You got to be careful.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a stun out. Crow's here as well. There's gonna be the stomp. He actually gets the skewer up to the high ground. Pale Horse forced a BKB, trying to lay into the Magnus, but this guy is so damn tanky. He doesn't have the damage. There's going to be the RP holding that Alchemist in place. He hasn't been able to do much of anything. The Echo Slam comes out. Perfect timing from Ocean as that BKB expires, and Pale Horse goes down. You've already lost to the Shrek. You're about to lose the Earth Spirit, and a 3 fast kills going the way of 4 Zoomers. And it looks like Gunner's not done. He's chasing for Gremlo behind the tower, the waveforms, and the boulders. We know the mobility that comes with the Earth Spirit Morphling. And oh boy, another kill. Ends up being a triple kill for Gunner.
Yeah, my God, Gunner just tearing through them right there. Awesome fight on Oracle at the start of that team fight. And, you know, great start to the fight. Gunner throwing around the E-Blade, stop him, bringing down the Magnus. He ended up RPing just the Alchemist to disengage at the start of that fight. It looked a little bit dicey, but without Gremlo there to throw out a black hole, you know, they just don't have the damage or tools to keep these heroes locked down to 4 Zoomers. They were kiting them around there. Yeah,
this is the problem I see with, you know, picking the Enigma with having all these, like, long-range stuns available. Like, they already had Morphling. It's a pretty no-brainer pickup for them to go for the Earthshaker, right? And now you don't have a you don't have BKB, so I don't see how you can go for these like big team fights. Yeah. Gunner used that E-Blade incredibly well on the Brax. He just made sure that the Alchemist had no way to bring him down before he gets the RP off. Like you said, just controlling the Alchemist in place constantly.
Yeah, Canis got blown up at the start of that fight as well. I think it was a lot of just the RP, and then Morphling committing onto him and throwing out the adaptive strike pretty early onto him. Aghanim Scepter just about complete now on Morphling, and that's when you have to be very scared here on Arkosh.
Yep, 450 gold away. They're looking top lane for Crow. They scan, but for Gremlo, but he's still behind the tier 2 tower. Sammy Boy, so farmed, now has the Manta style completed.
And Another shawl actually found by Arkosh. That's a very nice find. I mean, on one hand, I think you might want to give that to Leshak because the magical damage. The other, Crow, he's been playing very far forward in these fights and doing a lot of magical damage himself.
I'm surprised that's not on Canis Vulpes. Like, yes, Clumsy Net is pretty cool, but giving him magic resist here and spell amp seems like the way to go, right?
You don't need a spell amp on Canis. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I thought you said Pale Horse. I was going to say he has Vamp Brace for magic resistance already in 10 strength.
Gremlo goes down top lane. The 3 heroes here were just hunting, basically waiting for him to show himself in the lane, and they get themselves a quick kill, and that means the Aghanim Scepter now for Gunnar. Being delivered as we speak. Bottom lane, he's going to TP in on Sammyboy and hunt down Canis Vulpes. You have no way to cancel this TP, though, without some assistance. He will scout him in the trees.
Kill the furry, Sammy. You got this.
Oh, Sammy, do the work. Do the thing. He's going to be able to hit him with that defusal. The tricks of the trade fissure block, unable to get out. And an easy kill going their way. Canis Vulpes staying just a little bit too long.
You love to see it. Put a muzzle on that dog, Sammy.
Oh boy, Gunner's got the Ags, and he is an Earthshaker now, hunting down Crow. There's going to be the shotgun combo. Leaps on after him, Fissure, and an auto attack Gunner. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's a level 24 Morphling. He's played this many times.
Yeah, he's ready to slam now. Get him. Pale Horse. Look at all the HP.
He's going to have to BKB this.
Does it matter, though?
It doesn't. He just gets the kill. He's not done either. He can chase after the Oracle. Actually, he does not have the Earthshaker morph anymore, so he's just going to shotgun him instead. Oh my goodness, Gunner. Calm down, sir.
This guy, Gunner, he has no chill. There's no calm for him. He's looking to rip Arkosh apart.
Holy crap. He's now past the Alchemist and net worth.
He sees the banners. He's not going to tolerate this kind of disrespect. He's ready to close this game out. There he is, dropping the shotguns, the taunts. He's feeling himself right now. He had the Vampire Fangs a little while ago, but I think he just wanted to hold on to the Aquila for the extra mana regen. I wouldn't have hated to see him hold on to the Vamp Fangs just so he can heal himself up after these team fights on neutral camps. But still,
yeah, this is one of the first times I've seen a Morphling with 0 forms of lifesteal in a while.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with results.
Gunner's just that confident. That's pretty much what it comes down to. He's like, I don't need lifesteal. I'll never die.
You don't need lifesteal if you kill him before you take damage.
Oh my gosh, Ocean does it again. He pops another smoke, blinks away. This tricky... Dude, he is just a thorn in their side at this point. Arkosh cannot do anything.
Arkosh, they really struggle to deal with Ocean here. I mean, at the start, they were shutting down his game. But, you know, as soon as he got this Blink Dagger online, he's been too tough to deal with.
Oh, he found Gremlo. Once again, a nice double stun into the black hole. Are they doing it? They get the punish. Oh, my goodness. What a save by Canis Vulpes there. And on the backside, Crow's chasing after Husky with the Spirit Vessel and all this magic damage. This should be an easy kill as long as he uses the Spirit Vessel. Wait a minute. Sir. Okay, he's now in trouble. Gunner rotating over. He's got to roll away. Dr. Crow, I guess, knows better.
Gremlo killing Sammy Boy for 666 gold there. If you take a look, Ricky, a little bit suspicious if you ask me.
That is really suspicious if you ask me. Uh-oh.
I'm going to have a word with Arkosh and the admin after this one. That doesn't seem to check out.
Yep. Oh, Gremlo got a BKB after that fight, and he's going for the refresher. Suddenly, signs of life. You may be 12,000 gold behind, and you do have Gunner, who could just skewer across the map now because he has Aghanim Scepter. I mean, he has so much mobility between all of the heroes in this game. Earth Spirit, Magnus, Ricky, and Earthshaker. Like, he can get anywhere so fast.
Yeah, 26 minutes. He's going to scout out for the runes, and it's actually going to be a double damage in the top. They find this that could probably just end the game here. Brax, he's holding the rune for it.
Yeah, he's got a bottle, gonna put it to good use. Doesn't quite have Scotty yet, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't care.
That's just without the DD rune as well. He's gonna do almost 2,000 damage with that enchant totem when he activates the DD.
You know, I'd love to see it. That makes a lot of sense.
Soon, Gunner, soon. It'll be time to activate it. He's sending himself out the Imp Claw as well. What are you thinking, Ricky? What are your thoughts on all of this?
I think Sammy Boy it doesn't really matter what he does at this point because you have a level 20 Morphling. You've got a Magnus and an Earthshaker with so much control. The only way that you lose this is if Gremlo like whiffs a black hole somehow. Or I mean, the only you know what I mean. The other way, if Gremlo hits like a huge black hole and Zoomers decide to like clump up, then you know Arkosh have a way back into this game. But this Alk is a non-factor at this point. He has no way to play against these heroes.
Yeah, and this is Gremthrow we're talking about here.
Yeah, true. And Scotty's completed.
Dire's bottom tower is no more.
Fairy Fire, and I found on Alchemist the bit of bonus damage it provides him will go a long way. So go on to that for now. He's got a lot of attack speed between the Assault Cross and Chemical Rage too.
Yeah, I mean, he needs just tons of armor now, and this is one of those things where you'd like to be a full item ahead, but instead you're even with Ricky and you're behind the Morphling. So yeah. Alk is one of those heroes where in pubs, like last picking this hero is fantastic if it's a good Alk game because you know, get 4 items by 20 minutes and then the enemy team can't deal with you. But in this game, Zoomers just had his number. They're gonna roll, they're gonna find Gunner here. He doesn't have a BKB or any save. They just go for immediate BKB. The Black Hole, the Morphling, he's dead. A beautiful setup. Crow's gonna roll for more. They're finding Ocean on the Earthshaker. He's got nowhere to go either. The Yules, he's gonna come right down, get taken, and you know, this is what I'm talking about. You have the BKB Black Hole. If you find a good hero, you can do it.
Oh no, poor losers, they say in all chat. Gremlo saying he's doing this for monkeys. Don't let these people confuse you. They're no friends of humanity. Pale Horse taken out by Sammy Boy. So much damage coming out from this guy. You think the real threat's gone? No. Sammy Boy's the threat.
And the thing is Brax hasn't even committed the RP. I mean, they can get as many more of these heroes as they want. They can skewer. I mean, there's going to be a nice false promise, but Sammy Boy can just turn his attention on over to the Oracle. He's just going to die inside of the Tricks of the Trade. A nice shockwave comes out as well. Sammy Boy almost goes down, but Brax, there's your RP, goes on to the Enigma, but he's stuck inside of this Midnight Pulse doing a ton of damage himself. Sammy Boy hesitant to go in until he snipes the kill from his allies. All right. They turn it around with Black Hole on cooldown. You got no fight.
Yeah, 10 seconds until you're up on Oracle and Earth Spirit. I mean, they could turn around and get a quick kill here onto Ricky, but Fortify is going to buy them the last time they need, and they're just going to be forced to back off. They do take a beautiful team fight there, though. And just when you think things would start to go in the favor of Arkosh again, you know, your Black Hole's on cooldown, Morphling is back up, and your backs are against the wall.
Yeah, I mean, they're really against the wall. This is pretty rough. I mean, you can only play around this Black Hole timing, which the cooldown does go down a little bit at level 18, but it's still, you know, 2+ minutes. You're dealing with a Morphling who's just going to be running at you constantly.
Yeah, Gunner finds himself an Enchanted Quiver. We'll see if he holds on to this one.
I'd give it to Ricky.
Is that what they do?
Oh, no, he puts it in base. He's going to give it to the Gunner. Okay. Aru says Canis Vulpus, an absolute disgrace. So yeah, now your Morphling has even more damage off that enchant totem. A bonus 300 magic damage just to rub salt in the wound. So, you know, 1600 wasn't enough. Now 1900.
It is absolutely wild amounts of damage. I'm not sure. Is he going to be able to one-hit this Oracle? I think he might.
Yeah, he can one-shot Oracle. Absolutely.
42% magic resist.
He's only got 10 armor next to the Alk.
If he's not beside the Alk, I think he just dies in one-shot to Morphling. One melee attack.
Oh, the high ground. They are going to go ahead and get a fissure to block off Alchemist, but Gremlo's looking for that Black Hole timing. 2 more fissures. All right. They're just going to cut the mid waves. I mean, Arkosh, they have to go for a wraparound, but they know. Like, 4 Zoomers like, okay, well, they're all on the high ground there. We'll just go take the bottom lane of Rax, and now Arkosh has to make this walk of shame back to the bottom lane. Sammy Boy scouting it all. He's going on to Gremlo. The stuns are there. He's dead. He does have buyback, but a great pickoff nonetheless.
Yeah, that is the one here you cannot lose at the start. I think that's even worse than the Oracle going down. You need him to be able to get a Black Hole off onto Morphling.
Pale Horse just stunned himself in the base, and in comes the Morphling just chewing through him. They have so much control. The shotgun just melts him. Sammy Boy mid lane. He's going to almost go down, but Gunner preventing that roll away. Triple kill for him now. You have a buyback on Gremlo. It's your time to shine, Gremlo. Get that black hole. He managed to catch Ricky. He managed to get the Morphling. They're going to try and turn around. Can they get them both, though? Gunner, he's still alive through it all. Ricky just buybacks into the game. Husky just going to try and run away with these spider legs, but the magnetized spirit vessel, just too much work. Canis Vulpes, he's back in as well. Triple buybacks coming out. Crow trying to keep his team in this game. Morphling caught by the Maleficent, but in comes Sammy Boy. They finally finish him off, but he will take down Gremlo. That's going to be a dieback, and now Sammy, he is he's ready to go. Level 24, trying to find this Oracle. He will grab him. Triple kill for the Ricky, and now Canis Vulpes, no mana left. This is going to be all 5. A triple dieback here, and the GG is called.
Yeah, that is all it's going to be. There's a beautiful black hole by Gremlo at the end there. I'm not sure if he caught it on the right side of that team fight. Brax actually RP'd nothing.
Oh, I saw it, the RP, but I was not paying enough attention to it to see what happened. Still playing game 2, says Gunner. Oh, damn. Love to see it.
Yeah, for Zoomers. Let's take a look at these graphs, man. It just swung after a certain point in favor of for Zoomers. I mean, kill after kill going their way. Yes, they did manage to find the pick off onto Gunner inside the jungle, thanks to that black hole, but again, it was inevitable. Pale Horse, he couldn't get far enough ahead with this Alchemist.
Yeah, Pale Horse couldn't get far enough ahead, and the Morphling and Ricky are just too good of matchups against the Alchemist and the Leshrac. Like, Leshrac is not a super tanky hero without a lot of items, and he cannot keep up with their farming rate, especially after the start that Sammy Boy had. I mean, they had like 4 kills in the lane in the first 5 minutes. So this was just a disaster.
Well, Canis didn't really have anything to keep himself alive either. He just went straight for that Aghanim Scepter, no defensive items. I mean, it was a very risky way to play. And yes, you could pump out tons of damage, but you end up dropping very quickly yourself. That's what happened a couple of times.
Yeah, I feel like the item choice there might have still been correct because they were just lacking so much damage. Obviously, Gremlo had no way to contribute to the fights without the BKB.
Classic Gremlo.
Yeah, classic Gremlo. Yeah, I mean, game 1 going to 4 Zoomers. No one really surprised. These guys have been absolutely dominating this whole tournament. We got game 2 between Arkosh, 4 Zoomers coming up in just a moment here on the BTS Pro Series Season 4. Hope you guys are as excited for today as we are. We'll see you all in just a little bit.